it is time for the last week in gaming. Bumper, imagine text thing here. We're going to go ahead and hop right into it. Mortal Kombat 1 finally released across all systems this week. The much anticipated fighter features a cinematic story mode, plenty of fighters, and a Switch version that runs on the Skyrim engine. This is absolutely insane. $70 for Johnny Cage to look like that. I mean, he looks like the most deadly fatality in the game is an arrow to the knee. And this is Johnny Cage doing a before and after Botox ads on the subway. Reptile's like, oh fuck, I know that guy. Nintendo had a direct this week showing off a slew of new games, including the final pass of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is great. Fantastic. Now, can we stop buying the games? We can get a Mario Kart 9? Seriously, it's the third top seller in the Switch eShop. How does anyone not own it yet? It's gotten so bad, I didn't even make this mock-up up. This image already exists on the internet. People are just desperate for this. They also showed footage of the new Princess Peach Showtime, which has her changing into various outfits, including her becoming a swashbuckler, a detective, and a pastry chef. And if you listen closely, you can hear the sound of 1,000 cosplayers firing up their various outfits. Honestly, your OnlyFans feed is about to get a lot peachier than normal. Again, this also already exists on the internet. You can find literally anything on the internet. It's insane. A patent for the new Nintendo controller was filed this week, potentially fixing the dreaded Joy-Con drift. I know we all hated that. I had to deal with that myself. It turns out the same fix Nintendo uses for everything, implementing what Sony and Microsoft did 5 years ago. And now, granted, that was initially meant to be a joke, but apparently we got information regarding the next Switch thanks to a new filing in the FTC versus Microsoft case. So apparently Nintendo met with Activision Blizzard and shared that the Switch's performance is in fact more in line with the PS4 and the Xbox One. Exactly. Doing what the other companies did 5 years ago. The most surprising part about that is that Bobby Kotick still has a job. I was behind. That happens. That's going to happen. Now, can we fire this jackass already? Another recent filing in the same case included a statement showing that the Elder Scrolls 6 will not be coming to the PS5. To which PlayStation fans replied, "That's fine, I didn't want it anyway." Steam turned 20 this week. That's crazy. Steam has been around for 20 years. It was wonderful. Fans celebrated the only way they know how. Review bombing 2K. It's funny. So NBA 2K apparently has quickly become the worst rated game on Steam of all time. This is all according to Steam 250's Hall of Shame, surpassing Overwatch 2 with a 90.1% negative review ratio. That means 90.1% of the reviews on NBA 2K24 is negative. This is in context compared to 2K23, which has only a 37.2% negative review ratio. In response, 2K said, "See, it's not the same game every year." Upcoming Souls-like Lies of P supposedly had an ACAB reference somewhere in the game, but it has since been taken down as the developer was worried it was too risky and might upset some of their player base. I personally assume they're referring to the American political right. So Disney said, "We'll take it." The Pokemon Company announced a collaboration with, of all things, the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam later this month. There's no real details released on this yet, though I suspect the Pokemon will look a little different. That's an art history joke for you true art buffs. The latest NVIDIA driver update has said to increase the performance of Starfield running on their RTX Series 30 and 40 graphics card by an average of 5%. Oh, that optimization, said Todd Howard. Sony released a new update for the PS5 that adds new accessibility features, audio support, and expands PS Remote Play to work even on more devices like the Chromecast and the Google TV, making the PS Portal all that more useless. Actually, what's nice is it also improves voice command. You can ask it, hey, PlayStation, what's new? To which it responds, not much, check Game Pass. Lastly, of course, SquareEnix had a really rough week this last week, as the company had reportedly lost $2 billion in stock value since FF16 launched in June, plunging the entire company into chaos. I know that joke's old, but I absolutely had to. I'm just an agent of chaos. That's fine. We're off to a good start, guys. It's a Monday. It's been insane. It's been a good time, all things considered. I've been pretty happy.